he's playing the best EAFC that we've seen him play.
Very true, but here we go. We are getting underway with the game now. Is Nicholas versus PHzin. We are underway with the game. Nicholas in the black, PHzin in the white. Obviously, it's not the game that we expected to see, but hopefully. Okay, we're going to be over here for the time being. We might go over to the other game, but we will keep you up to date on that one. Obviously, this is a very close game. 4-1 versus 3-1. PHzin currently 4-1. Nicholas, did Nicholas win his game?
Yeah, Nicholas is currently also 4-4. Yeah,
4-1.
Sorry,
yeah.
1. Sorry, he ended up beating MS Dosari. I think it was 5-4, something along them lines. So. And
there is an early goal for Nicholas as he goes 1-0, seals that one, puts that in the back of the net. An early goal, an early statement. It didn't look like it was a particularly difficult goal to create either. So PHzin is definitely gonna have to, think about that one and look to come back, but. That was a very interesting goal. So early on in the game to concede.
Yeah, exactly. And, like you mentioned, this is the replay before I speak about it, running down the line with Havertz, of course, and just R1 dribbling it down the line, just trying to make some space. And it's just a slow build-up, but, he just makes it look so easy into Haaland. And, of course, when you get Haaland into that position, nice little finesse shot into the back of the net. But also see the sorry celebration. I think that's his celebration. He doesn't like to celebrate, and we've seen that on the stage earlier against MS Dosari, but... He's been playing honestly so good FIFA today, or EAFC I should say. But 4-1, whoever wins this does go top of the group, depending on the Mateus Banano result as well. It will be definitely them 3 potentially going through, depending on the Mateus Banano result and also the Anders result.
Yeah, very true indeed, and we will have to wait and see what the result will be, as obviously this one hopefully is going to be nice and close for us. But let's see. We pass down the wing to Haaland. Now it's Saka looking to move the ball. Goes back for Ronaldo. Double step over into the escape. Finds Mbappe, who takes the shot on and misses the target this time.
Yeah, a good chance to be fair. We saw Mbappe miss the sort of a sitter, you would say, for Mateus Banano, and then Anders scoring down the other end. But that was a close chance there. Potentially a great ball, but read nicely by PHzin. But it's been an end-to-end game. Obviously, Nicholas coming out firing early doors with that early goal, but plenty of time still to go.
Plenty of time indeed. As Canate shifts the ball out wide to John Stones. Erling Haaland. Ruud Gullit just spreading the play, making Nicholas's players work for the ball. Here goes Havertz, and look at that, he's well in his stride here as he sprints down the wing. Ball rolls inside, potential for the finesse shot to come out. Oh my word, what was that pass?
Yeah, not the greatest pass there. I think, how you mentioned potentially a finesse shot he could have done there, because it would have been better than that pass that he made, but potential chance down the other end.
Haaland with a big chance, great save from the goalkeeper. As the save comes out, the opportunity opened up for Haaland. The defence gaped. And... left that hole for him to run into, to strike into. Haaland. Good run through the middle from Johan Cruyff. Saka. Back to Toni Kroos. Havertz in a good area. Gives it to Bukayo Saka, but Havertz makes the tackle on the other end of things. And we have seen a goal. And this game has already had 3 goals, as there is a penalty going the way of goal poacher as Manu Bature goes down. 1 goal. It's 2-1 currently to goal poacher as he looks to keep his tournament alive. Chance for Mbappe. Great tackle from Rudiger, who we said yesterday we haven't seen too often in this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I think the last time we actually saw him was from Nicholas. We did mention, it's interesting to see that, because, you normally see the likes of, let's be honest, so far we've seen Canate and Van Dijk most games at the back. But he opts to go for Rudiger, and it seems working for him for the reason he's, 4-1 in this group so far.
Very true. Mbappe. And De Bruyne switches the play out wide, and there's been a goal in the Anders versus Banano game, and it is going the way of Anders, and it is Ronaldo, R9, with the goal to put him ahead by 1 goal. Pull it. Tony Kroos with the interception. Now it's Haaland. Players numbers forward here for Nicolas as he spurs forward with Haaland looking to go all the way and does win himself a corner. Dangerous position. Haaland's in a great position, but Stones wins it and takes it away. That's all it comes forward with the ball for PHzin.
Good defending. He's just going to try and slow the game down a little bit, isn't he? I mean, he's going at fast pace at the moment, this game, but talking about the previous game, I mean, the previous highlight, the sort of celebration from Anders was kind of funny. I think it looked like he was doing a bit of dart celebration there, it looked like.
Bellingham, big chance, slots it across to Kai Havertz as the Iceman takes the 2-goal lead in this game very early on, and straight away, not celebrating, his coach giving him pointers. And that is, you know, a stark contrast compared to the way some players celebrate, some players, you know, but the coach getting straight in there and talking to him about what he can do to improve. PHzin taking some deep breaths.
Yeah, indeed. And here's the replay, of course. Works it down the line again into Bellingham and a great slide across the box to Havertz and a great side-footed finish. And of course, the sorry celebration again. This is what he's done. We saw it against MS Dasari earlier, where he, you know, he didn't celebrate at all when he won. That's just how he is. That's why he's ice cold. You know, he just doesn't let it faze him. Doesn't celebrate. He's a respectable person.
Respectable person. Havertz. And a goal in the other game as well. And that looks like a very good game back in 2-2. Manu Bachor with the finish from R9 again with the goal. Unfortunate for goal poacher, but he needs to keep his head in the game as it is still very, very close. Mbappe running down the wing. No one in the box, unfortunately, right now. Can he find a teammate to offload the ball to and reposition himself? Chooses to go down to the byline. Bellingham has a really good chance. Still has the ball though, Nicolas. He's relentless here in this game. Goes all the way out wide where the width is to Kai Havertz. Now it's Bukayo Saka, but Ruud Gullit takes the ball away from him. Well defended by PHzin, but this is a relentless game. This is just pressure, constant coming out from Nicolas.
Looks like we've got a goal in that game. And it goes the way of Anders Verge, gang. Let's see the celebration quickly. But yeah, I mean, he's playing outstanding. You know, we spoke about it earlier today, 1 and 2. And now it looks like he's on the verge of winning 3 back-to-back games, which looks like potentially, as he's beating Matheus Bonanno, might put him in that third spot. I mean, what a turnaround. A potential chance!
Big chance. Oh, a shot comes out from Kai Havertz. Save is forced out from Checkers. Haaland looks to get his head on that, but can't quite do it. Havertz, however, spinning and turning around, looking for a potential angle to go down the avenues. All closed off currently. As this John Stones might opt for the switch of play, but very narrow PHzin at the moment. John Stones. Bellingham cuts that one out. There's been another goal. Manu Bachor wins himself another penalty in that game. And R9 will tuck it away. It's 3-2. Bachor with the comeback in that game. Can goal poacher do the same? Lovely bit of skill from Johan Cruyff. Exactly what you would expect from him. Goes to Saka. No options available. Well defended by PHzin. Just boxing the players out. Saka again. Looking to go down to the byline. Finds Mbappe to Johan Cruyff. And that is perfect from Nicolas. The coach doesn't have anything to say this time, as he knows that goal was picture perfect from the Cloud9 man.
Honestly, such an outstanding goal. You know, we haven't seen, you know, the crossing from Nicolas. He plays his own way. And, you know, if you watch this back, obviously, you know, built up from the wing. You can see the sort of triggering of the runs there that he's doing. Saka, step over, speed boost, extra pass again. You think he's going to shoot? No, he's not going to shoot. He's going to do an extra pass again to guarantee an open goal. 100% chance, you would say, of it going in. Could be a 99% chance. You never know. We've seen a few terrible chances today that should have gone in. But, I mean, what a finish from Nicolas. I mean, like you mentioned, the coach doesn't say anything. He's too used to the way that he plays and knows how good he is. He just has full belief in him.
Absolutely. Full belief in your player is exactly what you want to have when you are a coach. And a cheeky little fist bump there once again for the two players as they... Or the player and the coach, should I say, not the two players. But either way, cracking game this so far for Nicolas, performing very, very well as we approach the half-time break. Nothing going PHzin's way in this game so far. Hopefully he can mount some sort of comeback and get a goal back in this game. De Bruyne, rude pull it now by Havertz. Stones. Saka. Rude pull it. Ronaldo to Saka once again, and Benate with the interception does well.
We haven't really seen PHzin not be able to get a chance off. I feel like he hasn't really had a guaranteed chance of goal at the moment, or even one to trouble his goalkeeper. It's been a one-way traffic for PHzin, and he just can't seem to break him down as it stands. But a 3-0 at half-time for Nicolas. I mean, what a performance.
Yeah, what a performance so far. Brilliant stuff from him. I would expect more of the same going forward. But PHzin, he needs to find a goal back as soon as he can. If not, he is at a risk of losing out on a point here. And as we know, everything matters. Every single point matters here in this tournament. And yeah, right now, the Cloud9 man doing the job.
Yeah, exactly. And I was actually just looking at the sort of group standings. Obviously, going off what we know now, obviously half-time in games, but obviously PHzin is currently losing. So he'd go 4-2. Nicolas would go 5-1, top of the table. Mateus Bonanno was currently losing to Anders Verge-Gang, which would both put them on 4-2. So as it stands, it looks like it would potentially go head-to-head and in goal difference, but it'd be close to where Anders ends, basically. So I'm interested to see the updated one after we finish these games tonight.
Getting the match back underway with PHzin. Haaland. Ball roll comes back inside. Saka dispossessed as Nicolas regains possession of the ball. And so far we haven't really seen too much from PHzin. Hopefully we can see more from him in the second half. Telas. John Stones now. Cheeky chip over the top, looking for Haaland, but John Stones so strong. Doesn't get shrugged off the ball. I think the best thing Nicolas can do right now is frustrate PHzin. Hold on to the ball. Slow things right down. Play the simple passes, play the safe game. And then eventually PHzin will throw too many players forward and you'll get your chances.
Yeah, it just seems to be just one-way traffic at the moment. He just doesn't seem to get anything clicking, anything working, and I don't know what that's down to. I think it's just Nicolas is just dominant. He ended up just coming off a win against, the fan favourite MS Dasari. He's won majority of his games today, and I just think he's thriving. He loves LAN events, and this is what you get from it. He's so good.
Haaland, Saka, for the goal to seal the win. Can't find it. Goalkeeper recovers well. He's still hanging on to the ball. Doesn't want the corner as he fires it in the back of the net. Jude Bellingham, he is just dominating this game here. Relentless. I don't really know what else to say, but either way, I think PHzin knows that this game is out of his reach at this point. He hasn't been good enough. He can still come back. There is time, but we just haven't seen enough from him to believe that he would be able to do that.
Yeah, I think, this is the replay, of course. There was a lot of bounce backs. I feel like initially he probably should have scored with Saka, potentially just going near post shot instead of trying to pass it. But, a few saves from the goalkeeper, you could say there. But it just kept bouncing back to him, and a great extra pass to finish it off. But 4-0, I mean, we didn't end up predicting on this game, but I don't think we'd have predicted this, especially as they're both top of the leaderboard. I feel like it would have been much of a closer game we would have thought anyway.
Yeah, definitely. And with just under, sorry, half an hour on the clock, Nicolas has a 4-goal lead and he's looking for more. He's looking to continue hunting the goals here. Not letting up. Smart, slow build up though. There has been a goal in the Anders game versus Bonano. And it does look like Anders has increased his lead further through Kylian Mbappe. It's number 4.
See his celebration. He's dancing.
Saka. Nante makes the tackle. He's got his jig on. He's getting groovy with it. Lovely ball into Cruyff. It's 5. Just on the hour mark. Johan Cruyff buries it in the back of the net, and it is simple as that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals for Nicolas. Is he going to hunt more? Absolutely. PHzin needs to find a way to stop him because his goal difference is getting obliterated right now.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's just trying to, get back in the game, but he's just leaking gaps in his defence, and an easy pass into Cruyff with another sorry celebration even. I don't know whether he started Cruyff. I don't think I've seen him the whole time, so maybe he's brought him on as a sub, but I mean, crazy. I'd never expected to see 5-0 in this game. PHzin is such a good player, and to concede 5 with still a lot of time on the clock. Wow.
Nicolas has got his number right now. That's all you can really say. Saka avoids the traffic, finds Haaland, takes a cheeky shot on, does get a block on it so the goalkeeper can come out to claim, but still the pressure coming out from Nicolas, the way he's playing in this current game is very impressive. Haaland, ball rolls inside, looks to fire the pass over.
Indeed, I did see a comment in the chat asking what the Anders result is. He's currently winning as it stands. I think it was 4-2 last time that we saw. Just a little update. We are reading chat if you guys want to ask us any questions. But 66 minutes into this game, and it is one-way traffic. It's honestly the best performance, I think. I think we've only commentated on one of his games, which is this one. Maybe one before, but this is the best we've seen of him, and he's not here to mess about.
Havertz looks to cut back inside, but Kylian Mbappe denies him. Still, though, pressing very high up the field. Some people would sit off and sit back a little bit when you're so far ahead in this game, but Nicolas keeps coming forward.
Yeah, he's just got the momentum, hasn't he? He might as well keep going, trying to break him down. He knows that, PHzin has to go for it, potentially leak some holes in his defence. But, technically he doesn't really need to go for it. Obviously, he's still near the top of the table, but, he's going to want to try and make this a lower deficit for sure.
Saka. Johan Cruyff goes back to Toni Kroos, and now there is an overlap out wide for Kai Havertz, who's twisting and turning. Does have the pass on for Johan Cruyff, who takes the shot. Virgil van Dijk gets the block in, and Haaland plays it back to Jude Bellingham, who takes on the power shot but blocked once again. There has been a goal in the game between Manu Bachor and goal poacher, and Manu Bachor has taken the lead once again. Or he already had the lead. He's increased his lead to 2 goals now against goal poacher.
Crazy that game, and I think we're both wrong on that prediction, but it's fine. We switch game. We forget about we ever said that prediction, right?
I don't think the chat will let us forget that one. The curse of the casters, as usual.
Yeah, for real.
But either way, 15 minutes left to go here in this one, and Nicolas is... I don't like using the word dominating when I'm casting because it sounds mean, but it has been for Nicolas so far. It has been a dominating performance, and I'm really excited to see how he gets on moving forward into the playoffs. There has been a goal in the Goal Poacher Manu game, and Goal Poacher's got one back with just 20 minutes left to go. Goal Poacher has brought it within one goal, and we'll have to see how that one plays out, but it could be a very interesting comeback. But here in this game, Nicolas, as his name suggests, he's cool, calm, collected.
Yeah, I mean, he's putting on a performance for you guys watching this. I mean, no doubt in his mind is he not going to get top of this group as it stands, because, I mean, doesn't look like anyone can stop him right now. PHzin just looks a little bit frustrated there, but you would be, you know, it's a hard one to take, obviously, dominating throughout the day, throughout the games, and then obviously basically the last game of the day. Maybe it's tiredness, you could say, but, I mean, what a performance from Nicholas. You can't take it away from him.
Yeah, it's a bit later over there. If you're in the UK, they are 3 hours ahead of us. So it is approaching midnight, I would assume, in Saudi Arabia right now. So could be a little bit tired, but you just wake up a bit later in the day. But then again, chance potentially here. But no, PHzin denied a chance at a goal. Theo Hernandez has joined the battle for Nicolas. Coming on at left back. Stones plays the ball through to Rafael Leao. Potential pass into the middle, finds Johan Cruyff. Was looking to throw in the reverse elastico, I think it looked like there, but unable to make that happen. Ronaldo now. Mbappe making a good run through, but is being closed off. Lovely little dink over the top for Hosselu. Now Mbappe twisting, but gets tackled by Theo Hernandez.
Yeah, interested to see Theo Hernandez, right? We've only seen him really come on from the bench. We haven't seen him start whatsoever in this competition. It's either been Hosselu at left back, or it's been Havertz, depending on if they play him left back or right back. But he's made a few subs, maybe just to fresh some legs, would you think? I mean, Crouch coming on, we've seen that a few times. At Theo, Leao, a few subs, isn't there?
Peter Crouch scores, I'm going to get up and do the robot, I swear.
We'll have to show
some
that.
moves like Anders.
We'll have to get the production team to put that recording on screen just so everyone can see how good it is. But please score now.
Absolutely not. It wouldn't be the first time I've danced on a big stage in an esports event, that's for sure. You can, you know, if you get the reference, probably no one does, but maybe you do. Rafael Leao with a chance, turns inside, gives it to Peter Crouch. No, let Peter Crouch score. Bukayo Saka twisted and turning, gives the ball away. Peter Crouch. Johan Cruyff going to take on the power shot out of nowhere. And the keeper does make the save. Doesn't go out for a corner though. PHzin going to move the ball forward and look for a goal. Foul, says the referee. As this game ticks down to its unexpected end, 5-0 for Nicolas. I don't think many people will have expected that. We do have to say commiserations to PHzin. Did not expect him to be losing 5-0 here in this game, but Peter Crouch bursting down the wing with that ridiculous pace he has. And that will be the full-time whistle being blown. And Nicolas picks up the win, 5-0. GG's to Nicolas, a dominating performance and a deserved win for the Cloud9 man as he goes to shake the hand of his opponent. A tough game.